Hello, and who are you?
Hi, I'm Jo Clark, and I've been running a successful hypnotherapy practice for the last 10 years. I qualified 10 years ago. I'm also a life coach and NLP practitioner.
Hi, I'm Zoe Alexander. I started studying psychology around 7 years ago. I've got a BSc honours in psychology. I'm an accredited life coach. I'm a certified NLP practitioner, and I've done loads of work with suicidal charities as well.
So, what are people struggling with right now?
I think it's quite a difficult time for a lot of people, in as much as there are people who've had anxiety for a long time. And they may be coping quite well right now because they're used to this uncertainty. They're used to a level of fear and trepidation. And of course, for a lot of people, is the very, very first time that they've experienced anxiety. They're worrying about COVID, they're worrying about getting ill or somebody they care about getting ill. They're worrying about maybe elderly relatives. They're perhaps worrying about the financial impact or when this is ever going to end.
And we've also heard from some people that they're worrying about when lockdown is truly over, how they're going to cope back in the world again. So this is a great time for people to tool up and get themselves really well prepared for that.
So, what are you doing now that COVID has changed how people work?
We were running a couple of various different groups just before the lockdown happened, and then we had to obviously adapt very quickly and transition online so that we could finish those group programs. And Jo and I were super impressed with how well that they worked using the Zoom platform. So we decided that we could take advantage of this time in lockdown to actually reach more people who are feeling anxious. And it's a great way, by using the online platform, we can still do the group therapy, but it actually can reach people in the comfort of their home, which for some people who may have struggled to actually get in their car and come to the group face to face, now they can just pop themselves away in a room at home and talk to us. It makes it a lot more accessible for people.
Why did you decide to build an anxiety group program rather than just do one-to-one sessions?
For me personally, I've seen anxiety clients, as I said, for the last 10 years, and I love working with them because we know that these tools and techniques, the strategies that we teach clients, work really well. Some people just can't get to therapy for whatever reason. It may be financial, it may be other reasons. So offering a group program is really helpful because it suddenly makes therapy more affordable. And that group dynamic is really beneficial. What we have is people coming together, they're sharing their experience, and they're able to support each other and give each other, encouragement. And that works really well. And despite the fact that they're going into some difficult emotions or experiences that they've had, they actually have fun. They actually enjoy spending time together and sharing their stories and watching each other progress. It's really, really encouraging.
And what we also find is during these lockdown times in particular, it's a great kind of reflection of how people feel with their anxiety. They feel isolated. People don't understand them. People give them a hard time. They feel they have to hide a lot of their feelings. So by being part of a group of people who are experiencing similar thoughts and feelings to themselves, it gives them a great sense of belonging. We all need to feel like we belong. We all need to feel that people understand us. And so in that sense, people come together and they grow together and encourage each other. So the group dynamic is just the perfect setting for people who are struggling with anxiety.
So, when are you doing this?
Okay, so the first program is starting off on Monday. That's the 18th of May. And it's going to be running from 7:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. for 5 consecutive Mondays. So the program in its entirety is 5 sessions long.
And what does this program give people?
Yes, this program gives people so much. First and foremost, it gives people a form of support. It gives people a framework and a structure to hold on to when they need that certainty in their lives. We take people, the program grows week by week, so it builds week on week. And we take people through an understanding of anxiety. It can be quite scary when things are happening to your body and you're not sure why. So we take them through the physical symptoms of anxiety and what causes them. We also give them tools and techniques which are tried and tested and proven to help challenge your thinking, to change your feelings. And after the program's finished, everyone will come away with a toolkit of these techniques that they can use and implement for different situations, different feelings, for different thoughts. So they're going to come away well equipped to be able to deal with that anxiety, manage it, and to get back into control of their lives.
What makes your program different?
Well, we like to think that our program is different because we're looking to try and work in a very holistic way, because we know that it's not just about having an intellectual understanding of what's going on and then you go away feeling better. It just doesn't work like that. We have to be able to access the deeper emotions and the underlying subconscious psychology that's taking place. And that's our area of expertise, where we can work using hypnosis, which is about being able to get you to remain calm and in control when you're feeling stressed, using NLP, neuro-linguistic program, which is an amazing tool, an absolutely incredible intervention that helps to reprogram the mind and bring about incredible change. And then finally, CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy. And this is where we connect our thoughts to our feelings and our feelings to the behaviors and the way that we react or respond in any given situation. So these tools, when used together, and it's that mixing of these different approaches that really does see incredible results.
Why are you charging?
We think it's important to charge because we know that when we invest in ourselves, we tend to remain more committed. And it's really important that certainly during the 5 weeks that our group members feel really committed to the process. We know the process works. We've got to ensure that they actually experience it and get the most out of the program. So when we invest in ourselves, we're more inclined to do the work. We're more inclined to stay motivated and committed to the progress that we're making or seeking to achieve.
And also, just to add to that, we're passionate about our program and we want to see the results. We want people to move from week 1 through to week 5. So as Joan said, by committing in that, we want to ensure that you get the results that you're looking for.
And it's worth adding as well, of course, that we normally charge more for the program, so we've discounted it by 50%. And so that means that for each session, we're charging £7.50, and all profits will be donated to NHS charities, which I think you'll agree is a very worthy cause right now.
How do I find out more?
Yes, so if you want to find out more about our program, all details are on the Emotionally Fearless Facebook page. If you go onto the events section, there's a link there that you can click on to enter your details, and we will send you an email with all the registration details within 24 hours. Alternatively, if you wanted to drop us a line on emotionallyfearless@gmail.com, send us your questions, any concerns that you might have, and either Joe or myself will be in touch.
And how successful is it?
The program is really successful, and I guess how do we measure that success? Well, we go by what we actually witness. Both Zoe and myself are very experienced working with clients who come in to get help for their anxiety. So we see the progress that people are making. They're doing things they haven't been able to do for a long time. They're going out, they're interacting, they're maybe going to social events and feeling far more comfortable. They're starting to push themselves outside their comfort zone. They're coming back, feeding back to the group every week, saying, I did this or I did that, and I'm feeling fantastic as a consequence. And then, of course, we get these wonderful reviews, which are just, make us feel really pleased and proud of what we do, but also the willingness of our group members to really invest in the program and to trust in the program and trust in what we're teaching them and helping them with.
Joe and I have built this program in a way that we set personal work for people each week. So by committing to that personal work and working through those steps, the person themselves can actually see their own progress. So they can feel that sense of achievement as they go on through. And as Jane said, we share that within the group. And even if we're not doing so well, the group's there to pick us up and to push us forward. And the difference in people, in their personality and their demeanor from week 1 coming in feeling quite anxious, not wanting to really contribute much, to week 5 when we're kind of having to look at the time and create some real strong boundaries around how much everybody's talking, because everybody by then is kind of, they've loosened up, they've freed up, they're feeling more confident, they're feeling more in control. And you can see that progress through the weeks, which just makes us feel fantastic. This is why we do it.
What if I don't want to contribute?
Yeah, that's interesting, isn't it? Because I think a lot of people think this sounds really good. I'm sure I'd benefit from going along or for investing in this, but they're worried that they're going to be expected to contribute and tell their story. And what we say, we're very, very clear about, is that you only contribute when you want to. And lots of people start off being quite quiet, maybe a little bit laid back. We will only ever ask you to just say, introduce yourself perhaps, and that's all you need to do. And as you get more used to the program, you get used to us, you get used to the other group members, it's amazing how much more comfortable you start to feel and able to get involved and to contribute.
Don't forget, Joan and I are in the business of helping you feel comfortable. It's an anxiety management group program. We understand that you're feeling anxious, so we will do everything that we can to help you feel comfortable. And again, if you've got any issues or concerns beforehand, one of us can give you a call. We can talk you through to address any of those concerns and make you feel a bit more comfortable.
What should I do if I'm interested?
So if you have been struggling with anxiety and you're doing the same things and bringing about the same results, try something different. Sign up for the group. Come and join us. We just need you to sign up, and you can leave us to help you with the rest. We really look forward to meeting you soon.
We look forward to helping you at this difficult time.